Today we are going to learn about the most important essay type question answer from Act 3, Scene 4 of Macbeth. Before learning the question answer, we need to know in brief what happened in Act 3, Scene 4. It will help us to understand the question answer very well. Act 3, Scene 4 basically takes place at Macbeth's castle in Inverness, where Macbeth himself and Lady Macbeth are hosting a banquet, means a royal feast. Now, Macbeth is troubled by Banquo's ghost, which appears to him during this royal ceremony of banquet. This ghost of Banquo is symbolizing Macbeth's guilt and his mental disruption. Lady Macbeth tried to calm Macbeth down, attributing his behavior to his familiar fates. But at this point, the guests have already guessed what Macbeth had already done. That means he had killed Banquo. It is already externalized by the royal guest. Now, Lady Macbeth tried to manage the situation by telling everyone that Macbeth is not well right now and requested everyone to leave the banquet at once. So the royal guest departed from that Inverness and Macbeth was taken care by Lady Macbeth. At this point, this actress scene 4 ends. Now we are ready to learn the question answer, which will help us to learn this section very well. So let's begin with this question answer. Here you can see on the screen the question is Macbeth's ghostly visitors unraveling the theme of symbolism. Which type of symbolism? Actually, you know here the ghost of Banquo was present at that royal banquet and it was telling about the symbolism, the theme of symbolism. Let's understand the question answer, which you need to write within 200 to 250 words. Here comes the answer. In Macbeth, the ghostly visitation of Banquo in Act 3, Scene 4 serves as a potent symbol. Potent symbol means very strong force of Macbeth's psychological disintegration. Psychological disintegration actually refers to the Macbeth's gradual mental unraveling after committing regicide or killing Duncan. Now, in Act 3, Scene 4, his mental breakdown is very much important. And it is also giving a strong signal towards his moral collapse. Moral collapse actually tells about the complete erosion of Macbeth's ethical senses. Now, unlike the earlier hallucination of the dagger, you know about this hallucination scene. What happens here? In this case, Macbeth's soliloquy means his own speech in alone or solitude. So Macbeth's soliloquy in Act 2, Scene 1 tells us about a floating dagger leading him toward the King Duncan's chamber. This moment marks his psychological turning point where Macbeth's ambition and guilt are colliding with each other. Now we'll move forward. Banquo's ghost is not merely a figment of Macbeth's imagination. Figment means part. It's not a part of Macbeth's imagination. Rather, it is a spectral embodiment of guilt. Spectral embodiment of guilt means it is telling about how Banquo's ghost in this scene transforms Macbeth's internal remorse into a visible and haunting scene. Now, it is also telling us about betrayal and the inescapable consequence of regicide. Regicide means here killing of Duncan. So, in this first paragraph, we have tried to explain how the apparition or the ghost of Banquo is disturbing Macbeth during this royal feast and how William Shakespeare is revealing the theme of guilt and betrayal. Now let's understand the second paragraph very well. The ghost's silent presence at the banquet occupying Macbeth's seat symbolizes the usurpation of rightful order. Usurpation means what? Usurpation actually refers to Macbeth's unlawful seizure of the throne through the murder of King Duncan. Now, Banquo, once a loyal friend and noble figure, becomes a haunting reminder of Macbeth's treachery. Treachery means betrayal. His gory locks. This gory locks is very important, which refers to the blood-soaked hair of Banquo's ghost, as it silently haunts Macbeth during this royal banquet. And an accusatory silence unravel Macbeth's facade of kingship. Facade means actually here it is telling about the deceptive outward appearance of Macbeth's kingship, exposing the hollowness beneath his stolen crown. Stolen crown, why stolen crown? Because he had killed Duncan and grabbed the throne. That's why we are calling it stolen crown. So in this paragraph, we are basically talking about the background of Macbeth seizing the throne and how the ghost of Banquo is haunting Macbeth with his gory looks. Now let's understand the next part. This apparition also reflects the theme of internal versus external reality. That means internal conflict of Macbeth versus the external surrounding of that royal banquet. Here, Macbeth alone perceives the ghost. That means he only can see the ghost here. So he understood or he assumes the ghost as underscoring his isolation and descent into madness. So he was completely transformed into a frenzy person. The noble witness only his erratic behavior. That means nobles means here the royal guests who have come for the feast or having the food. So they have understood or witnessed or experienced only his erratic behavior. Why erratic? Because this tells us about the unpredictable and increasingly irrational actions of Macbeth during this royal feast. While Lady Macbeth's futile means not very fruitful, attempts to mask his breakdown reveal the crumbling veneer of control. Here, crumbling veneer means it is referring to the gradual breakdown of Macbeth's outward composure during the royal banquet. Now, symbolically, Banquo's ghost is the manifestation of conscience, a force Macbeth cannot silence. It disrupts the feast, a symbol of political unity, turning celebration into chaos or mayhem. The ghost refusal to speak mirrors Macbeth's inability to confront his own guilt directly. Instead, he lashes out. Here, lashes out means actually his impulsive and agitated reaction is coming out and revealing his fear and vulnerability. So, in this paragraph, we are explaining the symbolism as showcased by Banquo's ghost. Here, Banquo's ghost is continuously disrupting the political unity by creating a chaos during this royal feast. Actually, here Banquo's ghost directly had done nothing. Macbeth had seen Banquo's ghost in front of him, and he, with his insensible actions, created the chaos. Now, let's understand the next part of this answer. Thus, the ghostly visitor is not merely a supernatural element, it is William Shakespeare's dramatic device to externalize Macbeth's inner torment, means torture, foreshadow or forecast his downfall, reinforce the play's central motifs. Here, motives. Motives means actually it is talking about the recurring thematic elements of ambition, guilt, and the violation of national order. So, throughout this passage, we have revealed how William Shakespeare used this supernatural element as the dramatic device to expose Macbeth's internal conflict and to showcase what happened in the surrounding. So I hope that you have understood this question answer very well. If you have any doubt, you can let us know. With this, we are providing you the most important question answer from this Macbeth, which will definitely be very, very important for your upcoming exams. So keep watching this question answer and preparing at the apex of your level, which will definitely ensure your success. Keep improving with ICSE prudence, which will always there by your side to help you all the while. We'll meet soon in the next video. Till then, keep watching, keep improving. Thanks for watching, dear students. Have a nice time ahead. And last but not the least, if you find this content really helpful for you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe along with your friends. Thanks for watching once again, dear, and goodbye.